Hi all, this is Loz D, Punch Out TV. Hope you're all good. I want to talk about a fight what's coming up on the 31st of October, which is Regis prograis versus Juan Heraldez. I've not really heard a lot of people talk about this, um, but I like Regis, I really like him. I think he's a cracking fighter. Him and Josh Taylor had that epic fight last year, back in October last year, the 26th of October last year, which was, for me, was fight of the year. It was an excellent fight. But yeah, Regis is back in action. He's on the undercard of Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. It's for a 10 rounder, so it's not a 12, it's only a 10 round fight. It's the first time Regis has been back in action for over a year, since the Josh Taylor fight. He was scheduled twice to fight Maurice Hooker, but I think Hooker ducked him. Couldn't make a decision on what weight he wanted to fight him at. He wanted to fight him at 140, then 147, then 145, and then they agreed to fight on a catch weight of 143. And because Regis said he didn't want, he's not ready to move up to 147 yet, and Hooker ended up, I think, ducking him twice. So anyway, Regis is back in action. Like I say, on the undercard, he's fighting this Juan Heraldez, who's unbeaten himself. He's 16-1 draw, no losses, 10 KOs. He's age 30. He's not been in action since May last year, so he's been out of the ring a lot. Well, I wouldn't say a lot longer, but about 4 or 5 months longer than Regis. But he's unbeaten. He's 5'8", and he's got a reach of 70 inches. 70 and a half inches. So he's got a 3.5 longer reach than Regis, because he's 67. But they're both 5'8". Regis is a southpaw, and Heraldez is orthodox. And Regis, his record is 24-1 lost to Josh Taylor, like I say, in the fight of the year last year, with 20 KOs. I watched a great podcast I think it was last Thursday, the PBC podcast on YouTube, where Regis is interviewed and he's talking about how he wants to get back up there as one of the top fighters at 140. I'd like to see Regis fight Ramirez. I think that would be a cracking fight, but it looks like Josh Taylor will be fighting him soon. Well, hopefully. I hope they can make that fight, because then it'll be for undisputed. But yeah, I like Regis. I think Regis is a cracking fighter, a really good fighter, a no nonsense type of fighter. I just think he's an all round good guy. He's a great guy out the ring. What interviews I've seen of him, he's not really ever bad mouthing people, but he won't take no shit. He's had a bit of beef with Adrian Broner, but that's Broner. He said he wanted to fight Broner, he wanted to smack him up. But yeah, looking forward to this fight. I don't know much about this Juan Heraldez. I've had a look through his record. I can't really see anyone who I recognise on there. But I know he fights out of the Mayweather gym. He's got to have something about him. He's unbeaten, like I say, in 17 fights. He's got just the 1 draw. Bit of a banger, because he's got 10 KOs out of his 16 wins. Like I say, I don't know much about him. I know a lot more about Regis. Yeah. But like I say, I haven't heard many people talk about this fight. It's probably because it's on the undercard of the Tank Davis Leo Santa Cruz fight. But I should imagine people will start doing more videos as it gets closer. It's only a couple of weeks away. It's on the 31st of this month, so I think that's 2 weeks on Sunday. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Regis back in action. He says in that podcast last week, he said he's kept himself busy for the whole year. He's been non-stop training. He looks in tip-top condition. We'll have to see what ring rust is set in, or if it hasn't. I should imagine I'm going to go for Regis to beat him, but you never know in boxing. But I just thought I'd get that out there for you. I'm looking forward, like I say, I keep repeating myself. Looking forward to seeing Regis back in action because I think he's a tremendous fighter. I'd love to see him fight Josh Taylor again. That was an epic fight. That was a non-stop action from the round 1, from the first second of round 1 to the last second of round 12. Hopefully one day they'll do it again, but that's all I've got time for you on this one. So I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Peace.